Hi and welcome back. Now we already have a logic that we can get the text from the Whisper model for an audio file and to get the speaker diarization from pyannote. And now we need to come up with a logic to combine both of them. So let me kind of scribble down a bit how we could do that. So kind of what you get from Whisper, and we can immediately tell you, sorry for my handwriting, it's not the best. Okay, so Whisper basically kind of, if you have the full audio from 0 to time capital T, so this is over time, and then you basically get, whenever there is some speech, then you get a small segment, and you can think about it like sentences, for example. Okay, and this is basically giving you some text. Okay, and from pyannote, we get the speaker diarization. So let's say we have here one speaker and jumps into the conversation later again and again. And let's make a very simple case. So there's no overlap, two speakers. Alright. So now we need to combine that. And if we zoom in, let's say we zoom in on this part here, and if you kind of lie them next to each other, then red, so we have this red speaker. We also see at the fringes, you see kind of the speaker before and the speaker afterwards. Okay, and we also, it's a bit annoying jumping between the colors. Okay, now we see here the individual sentences. And we just do it like a straight line and then. Okay, and what will happen is that these lines here are not perfectly in sync. So this might be slightly earlier or later than this one. And here as well. You can visually see it better. Okay, and now the question is kind of which text should be associated with that speaker. And I think like for any part here in between, it's pretty clear. This will be linked to the red speaker. But for these border cases, it's not clear whether this thing here should be associated with the red speaker and this here as well, or with the green speaker. Okay, so I think what we should do first is for every text segment, so that's text segment. And there we have, let's say we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. We list all speaker segments where we do have an overlap. So for example, number 4 has an overlap, so this is speaker segment 1, 1, 1, and number 4 has an overlap with this, but also with this. Now we kind of know that, and then we also should probably keep track of the overlap. There's another column, and that's the overlap, and this is, let's say here it's 0.01 seconds, and here it's there we go, it's 4.7 seconds. Okay, and then kind of, if we have here only a super tiny overlap and here we have the bigger overlap, then we would basically throw that one out and just keep this with the maximum overlap. And I would say, let's see how far, so this is then the relevant thing that we want to pick. Let's see how far we get with that logic, and yeah, I mean, there might be some problems, for example, to already mention it. If we have here, basically, if these are not sentences, but this is in the middle of a sentence, so kind of these two here are one sentence, then we should never end up in a situation. Sorry. No, doesn't want to do it anymore. Change colors too frequently. Let me make a short stop. Alright, so either they should both be red or they should both be green. So what's not allowed is that we split in the middle of the sentence. So I mean, we could do it. Obviously, there might be situations, in particular if you have a speaker overlap, which might be the case, like kind of this might look like here's green, but there's also some tiny red in between here, might also be the case. Then it's, things will get dramatically more complicated, I assume. But let's start with the easy case and let's see how far we get. Alright, that's it for now, and then let's try to implement it.